Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Tabac Original by Maurer and Wirtz. So, this fragrance, the name is easy to pronounce for me, but the name of the brand, Maurer and Wirtz. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's German. If I don't pronounce it well, I'm sorry. So, we're gonna take a look at the bottle. I think that fragrance got discontinued, but I'm not quite sure. If it's not discontinued, it's really hard to find. Now, box. This box is really nice. It's kind of a abstract background that feels a bit like a landscape. It doesn't show well here, but there's actually a crest that's stamped into the white. It's all white and it says Maurer and Wirtz, Germany, with the shape of the bottle on top. And at the back, there's a little something to read. It says Tabac Original Eau de Toilette, the unmistakable and timeless fragrance for men. Tabac Original Eau de Toilette provides men with a distinct feeling of freshness and an individual aura of discreet masculine grooming, masculine, striking, unmistakable. So let's review the smell. So before I spray it on the paper, it's a barbershop fragrance. It's a bit wide description at the back of the box. It smells like grooming and stuff like that. I know it exists as an aftershave, and I believe it was probably sold a lot as an aftershave, maybe even more than as a fragrance. So when I spray it, I already smell it in the air before I put my nose on paper, and it smells a lot like chai tea. There's a bottle that kind of have that shape a little bit more, not a round, but it's a square. It's bottling, something like that, and they have some juice that are healthy, and one of those things is a chai tea, like a milky chai tea. Don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but the smell reminds me a lot of this. Reminds me like a lot of a milky chai tea. The smell is not sweet, but I would say like somewhat. There's some sweetness into it, but I wouldn't call it like a sweet fragrance with today's standard. I would say probably at the time this was made, it was a sweet fragrance. Under that sweetness and creamy chai tea smell, I'm picking up some lemon, a bit of bergamot also, picking up some lavender. That chai tea smell for me is most likely going to be the chamomile and the musk that created. And I'm picking up some oak also. In the opening, what I'm smelling is that same chai tea kind of smell, chamomile, musk, bit of lavender, lemon, bergamot, neroli. As it dries down, all those citrusy notes that I named toward the end, they disappear and the main fragrance stays. At that point, I'm starting to pick up a bit of oak, a bit of amber, and a bit of vetiver, and that pretty much stays for the whole rest of the fragrance. Longevity of the fragrance is really great. It lasted the whole day. The projection though is not really good. It's kind of a skin scent. People might get a whiff, especially if you're working hard or you're outside in summer, but it's really soft, the projection. And also I've been looking at my note and I forgot to say that toward the really ending of the fragrance, the notes that are really appearing the most is sandalwood, and there's still some lemon that kind of reappear toward the end of the fragrance. So for the complete note breakdown, top notes are petit grain, bergamot, pepper, neroli, and lemon. Heart notes are chamomile, lavender, oak, and geranium. And the base notes are sandalwood, carnation, musk, vetiver, and amber. Now where I would see this fragrance would be a good business fragrance in summer. It smells great. It's classic, it's elegant. And for this, I think it would be a great business fragrance. But it doesn't project much, so I would say it's probably better to use it as a business fragrance during summer. As a dating fragrance, I don't think it will be really the best, but it wouldn't be necessarily bad. It's just like really an old school fragrance. Barbershop fragrance is not really what's popular right now, so I don't think it will be a really good fragrance. But there's still that little chai tea smell, so it might not be really bad. In the winter-summer spectrum, it will be bad in winter, and it will be really good in summer because of the projection, and also the longevity is great because a lot of fragrances that are usually good for summer, they don't last, so it will be great. And as an everyday fragrance, I think it will be good, and for this I would say probably all year round because it smells nice, it's pleasing, it is more toward this type of fragrance that will be good for an everyday scent. It lasts the whole day also, so that makes it just great everyday scent. The bad thing is that it's hard to find, so if you want to have this as your signature scent, you're probably gonna struggle every now and then when you try to buy a new bottle. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you tried this fragrance before, tell me what you think about it. Also, if you tried any fragrance by that brand, Maurer and Wirtz, if you tried any of these fragrances or any flanker of Tabac, tell me what you think about these ones. So, thanks for watching and see you soon.